Despite pandemic, Modi's farmer problem hasn't gone away. Rakesh Tikait, a prominent farmers leader, told protesters that Sunday's demonstration will reignite the movement, which through December saw tens of thousands of people camp around the outskirts of India's capital, New Delhi, blocking major roads and paralyzing traffic. The protests had quietened down in April, when India was devastated by a second wave of coronavirus infections. When this protest succeeds, when the farmers and the youth of India win, then only will we leave, Tikait said. Farmer leaders are now calling for a nationwide strike on September 27, although pleas for similar strikes in the past have met with limited success. Challenges to Modi's government in India. Farming is a central political issue, and the protests pose a rare threat to Modi's ruling Bharatiya Janata Party. Farmers are the biggest voting bloc in the country, and the agricultural sector sustains about 58% of India's 1.3 billion citizens. Angering farmers could see Modi lose a significant chunk of votes at the next general election in 2024. For almost 9 months, Indian farmers have been fighting 3 new laws, which they say will leave them open to exploitation by large corporations and destroy their livelihoods. The laws, which were passed last September, loosened rules around the sale and pricing of produce that have protected farmers from an unregulated free market for decades. Under the previous laws, farmers had to sell their goods at auction at their state's Agricultural Produce Market Committee, where they were guaranteed to receive at least the government-agreed minimum price. There were restrictions on who could buy, and prices were capped for essential commodities. The new laws dismantled this structure, instead allowing farmers to sell their goods to anyone for any price. The government say the reforms are needed to modernize the country's agricultural industry, but many farmers argue it will allow large corporations to drive prices down. Modi has failed to quell the demonstrations, and negotiations between his government and the farmers' unions have been unsuccessful. In mid-January, India's Supreme Court temporarily suspended the laws, in the hopes the farmers might come to the negotiating table with confidence and good faith. But the protests continued, with some farmers vowing not to leave until the laws are fully repealed. Government criticism. SKM said the rally was a warning to the state government. If the government does not repeal all 3 agricultural laws and does not give legal guarantee for the purchase of agricultural products, then the movement will be intensified, the group said in a statement. In February, authorities blocked internet access in several districts bordering New Delhi after violent skirmishes erupted between police and farmers at a protest site. India's Ministry of Home Affairs said the move was in the interest of maintaining public safety and averting public emergency. However, protesters condemned the shutdown, with one farmers' union leader, Darshan Pal, calling the move undemocratic. In February, 16 opposition parties in a joint statement accused Modi and the BJP of using excessive force and being arrogant, adamant, and undemocratic in their response. Anurag Thakur, a politician with the BJP, said Sunday that Modi's government is open to talks with farmers' groups and is working toward increasing their income. Sunday's mass gathering also took place despite India being on alert for a potential 3rd coronavirus wave.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe